Hello my fellow racers, and I'm back with another video today, and today's video is on my first enduro, which was on the Hungarian. It was a 1 hour race, and as you can judge by the title and our place, we didn't play so well, and we didn't. Okay, but we weren't that bad. We qualified P28, which is right at the back. We didn't have a good setup, and this was the wrong car. This is not Evo. This is just the GT3. So I was a little disappointed by that, but P19, we take it, and this is actually a league type thing where you have to progress your rating basically, same like iRacing, and then you have a leaderboard, and then you can go your tiers from like where I'm in rookie class, and then it's bronze, silver, goes up until you can go into endurance races, like proper long 6 hour, which I find pretty cool. So my first instance of this damage was when I ran into the back of someone, and turn one on Hungary was just insane. Whole lot of hitting in each other's backs, and not a lot of people making a corner. And for me, I think my race car was really good. I kept up a lot of, okay, well, not really kept up. I wasn't like blocking or like trying to weave out the way or like making obstruction. No, I was racing as is, and I could keep faster cars behind me for a while, because it's not really my fault that you're slow. You're supposed to try and get around me, not my fault I have a slow car. I wasn't trying to block them. I didn't block anyone. They said I had a good race, so I'll take their word on it. And also, my front of my car got broken because me and this, so there was a guy behind me, and not really, he was like a second behind me, or 1.1, which sounds like a little, but in this it's a lot. It's a lot of time between two people. And then on this corner, we both tilted, and I'll basically put a part here.
Backer thought he saw a gap there and just tags the rear of Latifi's Williams, and well, both drivers.
So yeah, basically we spun at the same corner and with the same car and straight into a barrier, which caused second um my second braking of the front of the car, which was not, it didn't say anything. It just said, it didn't even, like, my spotter didn't even tell me there was damage in the front of the car, so I was driving it to like it was normal. But then I realized, hey, there's a bit of a problem with the car. It feels funky, the front. So I was like, okay, yeah, I just accept that. Yeah, the car's my bad for yawning, but yeah, it has a bit of a problem. And yeah, yes, we waiting for a guy past, and then the BM behind is actually it's actually called viewer facing for P18, which doesn't sound good at all. I was 2 laps off the people, and one, okay, well, I was 2 laps off top 10, and then 1 lap off another set of car. Also, my pit stop didn't really help me much. I don't know if these cars can like last for an hour, but I think they can. So basically, what I fixed in the pits was my fuel. I didn't want to change my body the damage of the car or suspension, but of course on controller, everything's so slow. It feels like you're a granny at a flipping nursing house, trying to get food. Like my days, you have to click the D-pad button just to add fuel every single time. You can't use your analog stick since that you're driving one. I definitely know that some of same thing, because holy crap, is it like tedious just to keep on clicking on that fuel. But for me it was fine. Okay, of course I did complain about it now, because yeah, it was a little bit of an irritating thing. And then I couldn't scroll down and say I didn't want any to fix any of my body work or that stuff, which really affected my race, as I lost a lot of places when I was like, I think like P16, P17. I don't know about that side. Like, I could have done better, but yeah, it happens. It's not. So that's one thing I wanted to go into when we did this enduro. Also, I didn't know the track that well. There was one corner which you could have flat out, and I didn't know. Like, seriously didn't know that you could flat it out. But I was just like taking a break in, and then a break, and then going in. But you could just flat it completely. So yeah, then I took that information, and yeah, it was a lot of a learning experience, especially since most of these guys have fast scores. Like, geez, I had pulled a 150 140 8,5 in qualifying. No, not in qualifying, in the race. My lap time in the actual qualifying was 1:49 point something. So yeah, that's why we were P18. But I did like that we made a lot of positions and didn't face in our like back row. Out of 30 cars, that is pretty good. I nearly placed half the field's length. But next time I do another one, at least in this league, I'm hoping that I can just like maybe pull off a medical or something like that and like try and compete with the top 10 drivers. But it was pretty fun, I have to say. So driving for an hour on a set of course is nerve-wracking, especially the Hungarian demanding track. And yeah, it gets to a point where my hands were just sweating gripping onto the controller. And then of course I had like a water in front of me. I was streaming it. I didn't really talk in the stream, I was just focused. But while I was streaming, I had water and I had like cool drink in front of me, and I didn't drink it in the pits. I was planning to, but I was so stressed out about the fuel. I didn't look down and like take a sip or something. I just drove on, which I think yeah. Next time if it's an enduro 1 hour, I don't really need any drinks because I'm really focused. I think I might leave the water there just for like in the race, and then I can just cool down because I was sweating. Even my mustache was sweating. Like my mustache was just sweating. And then oh yeah, here's the end of the race. We just decided to tuck back. This is the car that eventually, oh no, not, yeah, I thought you put P18, P19, my bad. But yeah, we tucked back in and we just take the checkered flag. Yeah, it was a pretty eventful race, especially the first few laps. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Waze GT out, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.